Daily B101. So, what are we going to get into for this next 100 episodes? Well, today we're going to talk about taking the hits. Brian Wright, BrianWright732.com, fitin.com, PHITIN.com. I am talking about taking the hit. What does that mean? That means if you are a leader, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a boss, if you are a manager, if you are a coach, you have to be prepared to take the hits, because when there is a great success, the success will be most likely taken by the people under you, and the failures will be all put onto your shoulders. And if you can accept that, you're going to be in a much better position than someone who's always trying to take the credit and push the blame. Because people respect those that take responsibility, and they can allow others to celebrate the victories. Because think about it, as the manager, the boss, the entrepreneur, the leader, whatever, the person standing at the top, you are always going to reap more rewards from your activities than the people below you. So at least you can give them the opportunity to celebrate the victories and absorb the defeats in a way that will allow a moment where you can be analytical, not judgmental. So if people are getting praise and then they are getting analytical advice that's going to allow them to do their jobs better, it's much better than you walking around going, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, and you suck. So this is one of the keys to creating a successful community. As a leader, you got to let go of that ego. You have to be humble, and you have to have the ability to share. Because when you look at people, it's not, I'm not going to say they love praise, but praise absolutely makes you feel better than being yelled at all the time or not being afforded the opportunity to celebrate the victories you're a part of. So just share the process. Allow people to feel a sense of accomplishment and then feel the support that analytical advice provides. So instead of saying, you suck, you say, we fell short because of these things. And the first go of it, say, we fell short because I didn't communicate or train or something. Accept responsibility for the failure. Give the person the opportunity to come back around and learn from it. Because if they do, you have a better employee. If you don't give them that opportunity, you're either going to create a negative employee in your company, which is going to do nothing but pull more people into that, vortex of negativity, or you're going to lose an employee because they're going to quit, or you're going to have to fire them or whatever. But the better way to go about it is develop that talent and give it opportunity to grow. If someone doesn't have the opportunity to grow because technically they just don't have it, or personally they're not making the choice, then you as the leader have to do what you have to do. But if that's not the case, if it's a misunderstanding, figure that out so that you give yourself the best foot forward. You create a team that believes in you because you've shown that you believe in them, and you've also shown that you have the true skills and temperament to lead. So accept, as a leader, you have to take on the failures, and you have to allow your people to celebrate the victories. And again, as the leader, you are going to benefit the most always. As the owner, the boss, the manager, your compensation for success is higher than the people below you. So if you're not going to give them more compensation than you, at least allow them to get the credit, so that if their bank account's going to be smaller than yours, at least let them have a sense of accomplishment that keeps them connected and engaged and want to be part of that community. So I've seen a lot of times people in business get opportunities to go to other companies that are going to pay them better, and they won't go because they like the situations that they have. And those situations that they like, for strong, talented, well-groomed people is they like the fact that they can celebrate their victories, they can truly engage in their craft, and they can be more of who they are within the process, and they feel they have the support of management. They won't go to a place strictly for the money because they've been taught to understand that there is more value to a job than money. That's your job as a boss. Not that you can pay them less to get more out of them. It's that you can get the most out of them possible, pay them what you can afford to pay them, and create a strong relationship that allows you to have some security on both ends, so that if other forces come and try and steal your people, it's going to be really hard for them to go because they appreciate what they have. And you are creating the environment that allows them to feel that way, allows everyone to grow as the company grows, on and on and on and on. So it's that true respect and understanding of how things work. You on top reap the most rewards. So the price to reap the most rewards is that, yes, you have to take responsibility for failure, and you have to take what you might want to go out there and say, I am the best, I am the greatest. You might have to take a step back, and you might have to allow people below you to get that sense of wealth, that satisfaction, the happiness, the substantive success aspects of life. So for the sake of your growth, for the sake of your success, for the sake of your bottom line, take the hit. Don't avoid the hit. Take it. Take it like the champ you are, because you're the leader. And rise. Have your people rise up. Allow them to celebrate those successes. You may never celebrate a success ever, but at least let the people below you do it. So that is the deal. You want to lead? You gotta take the hit, and you gotta give the gifts, and you gotta give the praise, and you gotta allow people to be a part of the process and engaged, because it's not about you, it's about success. And success is defined for everyone differently, but the bottom line is a big part of that. So as long as you are in a positive profit situation that is increasing value in the marketplace, you're doing good, you're winning. So who really cares about what people think? If people have the perception that you're the worst boss, but you have the best people on the outside that looking in, but your people on the inside know you're a great boss because you allow the world to see them as better, you're winning, man. Don't listen to the outside. Worry about your circle. If the outside's saying what it's saying and it's having a negative impact on your business's ability to grow, that's one thing. But if people are just talking crap while supporting your business, you're good. You're good. Just make sure your internal metrics are right. All right. 101 is done. I'll see you tomorrow.